I mean, there's still some...
I really, for Street Fighter 6, really want Skullomania.
There is still some weird, like... There's still some weird business practices, and I'm not going to deny that.
Oh.
But at least, some people are eating good. At least there's some goodwill into, like, some people. Hell, we found out who's making, the new Mario and Luigi game. It's Ilka.
Ilka? Really? It's not Alpha Dream?
I think Alpha Dream is helping alongside them.
Yeah, because they work with... Nintendo bought them.
No. Alpha Dream... Joe, you know some of the Switch games that have been coming out for the last few years?
Yeah.
Alpha Dream's been working on that. So, if some Pokemon games look iffy, that's probably because different development teams have been working on stuff they haven't previously worked on before. That explains Pokemon. Because that would mean most of their development staff...
We're working on Scarlet and Violet at the
We're
time.
working on Scarlet and Violet, and we're new to fucking Pokemon. That adds up. That adds up. I think the only thing that Pokemon was, like, somewhat responsible for was the story planning, the character design, and some of the models for the Pokemon. And I think... Oh, no. The story, the storyboards, and the planning, and the art direction. That's what they were in charge of. Everything else was done till...
like the coding and everything else
is done by other people.
Like other programming companies and stuff like that.
Which adds up. I think this time...
Ilka was the mainly in charge of Diamond and Pearl, but it was probably had some other development teams on that.
No. That game was specifically all Ilka.
Really?
But
hey, the Mario and Luigi game looks good.
Yes, because they had time to work on it, and they had guys actually
they
teach them how to make the fucking game.
And they don't push it out.
Listen.
And I'm also really glad Pokemon hasn't dropped the trailer for the new game.
Good.
For the new Legends game.
They're letting it cook.
The
higher-ups in Pokemon are slowly learning, oh, wait a minute. You're telling me if we actually give a Pokemon game development time, people will actually give a shit about it? Yes! If you let shit cook, and you perfect it, and you let people enjoy it at their own pace, it can actually be a game that makes you even more than the other ones previously. Yes. Those Pokemon games still made a lot.
And they are not...
But the fan criticism can't be ignored. You can't ignore that.
Yeah, you also need competition, so stop trying to get rid of your own fucking competition.
No, but also they've learned right away. I think they had like an entire a staff structure.
Yeah.
Because they had to get rid of some of the people who were like making the lawsuit against Pal
World, yeah.
And obviously there had to be some restructures because of some failures, such as some controversies against some Pokemon games. So there had to be some...
Let-goes.
Here's the thing. With companies like that, if there's, like, word or, like, mishandlement of products, there's going to be restructures. Because they're going to look into history, and they're going to see, okay, which one was morally responsible for the letdown of it, who was involved in that project, who was doing the least amount of work. That's what they see. So that's why, like, for example, I'll give an example. When Marvel let go some of the writers, they let go of the writers who were responsible for the movies that didn't go well.
Or that were not going to sell well.
That did not sell.
Or were not going to sell, because they dropped a lot of movies that weren't even out yet.
Yeah, and they found out who those writers were responsible for, and then, well, of course, they did research. They didn't outright fire them. They had to, like, do background checks. So they didn't actually fire good employees either. Just the ones who weren't bringing enough to the table. The ones who were making
ones that were
causing problems. The one who was making them lose the most amount of money. That's how some company structures work. Unfortunately, some aren't as fucking savory as others. Some do those background checks, because, you know, They put a lot of money in that shit. They need to make some returns. If they can't make those returns, well, then people have to be let go. And some of these people who are whining on Twitter, like, God, why did they let me go? Well, why do you think you were let go? This is what you gotta, like, ask self a few questions. Like,
ask yourself.
Ask yourself, why were you let go? Did you contribute anything? And if you did, why do you think you were misjudgingly fired? So, regardless of the Marvel example, I wouldn't be shocked if Pokemon had to make some company restructure changes after some incidents. But people go like, oh man, there's like no gameplay for the Unova game. They did that intentionally. They've learned their mistake from last time. Because the last time
it's not Unova, it's Kalos.
The Kalos remake, the Kalos Legends game. The last time they did that was the Sinnoh. And we all remember what we saw from the trailer when we saw the fucking Sinnoh Legends game. They're learning from their mistakes. They're not showing it off immediately.
Actually, I don't think they dropped the trailer for Sinnoh.
Which...
For Arceus. I don't think they did.
It was smart. It was smart. And a lot of people are like, oh no, it's not. Like, yes it fucking is.
Actually, they dropped a small trailer, but it wasn't like a big trailer.
They're trying to make sure this game runs perfectly. And they're trying to make it look good immediately.
Yeah.
Game Freak has learned. Okay?
They're also bringing back Mega Evolution.
Bringing back Mega Evolution. Like, they probably had no idea that Mega Evolution was, like, that loved in the first place. And finding out, they're like... really? People like this. Okay, let's bring it back. Some developers are learning some people are learning a very valuable lesson. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But if it broke, fix it.
But if it really broke, fix it. I don't think Advance Wars is dead. Well, it could be dead at this point.
Are you gonna play the game, bro?
Advance Wars?
Yeah.
Of course.
No, the old one or the new one?
Not sure. If they re-release the old Advance War games again...
You have them on the 3DS.
True. I believe if they want to make a new Advance Wars game...
They did re-release the old Advance Wars.
I know, they made a remake and, you know...
It's...
Because of controversy and whatever else. And Way Forward didn't even, like, add anything new to, like, what they were already showing off. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, it was unfortunate timing.
Unfortunate circumstances. They just had bad timing all around. And the game's still good.
Yeah, I've heard people say it's good. But, like, it was just bad
And there were some positives. It's just bad marketing and bad timing.
Bad timing.
Kind of like
if
Mario and Luigi Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story DX. I think the only positive I could say out of that game, it's not terrible, but I have some same gripes like everyone else. The funny old sprite animations are gone. The Bowser if I had to say anything, the good part about
is the Bowser fights.
Bowser's Inside Story, now that I look back more directly, was Bowser Jr.'s Journey, which was still good, it was okay. And the new Bowser fights. And maybe some, like, conveniences,
the
like...
The music still slaps.
Music's still good. But I do feel like some of the moves in the game were a bit too easy. Because I was, like, pulling off stuff that I would never been able to do
in the original.
And I felt weird.
It felt like it was holding your hand.
It really did. Like, when I was looking at it, and then I saw, like, Chugga's opinion, I heard everyone, and then I looked back, Well, I'm not making my own opinion. I'm not changing my opinion. I'm just seeing other people's facts, and then I'm looking back to see with a different eye than what I originally saw, and I'm like, yeah, looking back, there were some things wrong, and I could clearly see it. Because you could feel when I was making that LP, I felt a bit off. And, well, that's because I played the original. And every time I was playing it, I don't know, I felt a little weird.
Did you do the original first?
I played the remakes.
Oh, you didn't do the originals.
Oh, if I played the originals, I might have a better time. Weirdly enough, if I play the originals, I might have a better time.
So are you just gonna put the originals in the remake Let's Plays?
No,
or?
no, they're their own separate games.
Okay.
Will I go back to the remakes to fight some of the bosses? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows, man? If there's one game I might never go back to, it's Pretty.
Pretty is a no. Pretty 2, though, however.
I can't do Pretty 1. For the life of me, that game is way too fucking hard. It'll make me lose my shit. Okay?
Hey guys, remember when I said Muffin could probably do Dark Souls? That wasn't a joke.
Like, we were not joking.
I'm pretty sure he probably could. If he put his mind to it.
Muffin could probably play Dark Souls. That kid fucking 100%ed Pretty without raging once. I'm like, bro, everyone who has played that game at one point down the road got pissed off. You're telling me that kid did not rage once? That's bullshit.
If I give him props actually.
I just don't know how to feel about it, man. And I know I need to go. I promised a few things. Some people do want to see me play Suika game. I need to get money. I need to get money to be able to buy some games first.
Oh yeah, the deals. He's like, I have $100.
In your wallet?
Yeah.
There's a catch, isn't there?
Yeah. I get a 50, you get a 50. If you go out, I get 150. That sounds fair, right?
That is fair.
Hey guys, I went to go see the Deadpool Wolverine movie. I showed Zach Dogpool.
Dumbest fucking dog I've ever seen in my life.
It's like, here's the thing. It's not even like they didn't even put makeup on the dog.
I know.
That's what it actually looks like.
That's the real dog. Some jokes didn't hit with everyone. That's okay. Not everyone is gonna like that.
I love the movie. It was great.
I know. Not everyone's gonna like a movie.
It was fucking hilarious. He mentioned like Mad Max and Batman.
Yeah, true. Guess I'll see you guys in the next video where I'm still working on this. Bye, guys.